Gordie said no drinking, but I got to warm up a little something. Oh. What? Some of you know I have pigs, what have you. So I met Matt. Matt's into whips, he's into knife throwing. He's a really good guy. But like I said, unfortunately he couldn't make it here today. But Matt has a very unusual talent. I'll talk about that in a minute. Matt's wife, she's a pig doctor, and takes care of my pigs for me. So, Matt and I went to the Broward County Youth Fair. 4-H has exhibits there of the animals that these young people have raised. So Matt says, watch this, Doc. Play a little trick, little game with the people. There's a young fella there, and he's got himself a nice looking bull. Matt goes up to the young man, introduces himself. Congratulates him on such a beautiful bull that he has. Matt says to the young man, you mind if I talk to your bull? The young man says, with surprise, yeah, well, go ahead. You can talk to my bull. Well, he got an answer. So Matt walks up to the bull. He says, how you doing? I'm Matt. I'm a vet. How's your owner taking care of you? The bull speaks back to him. Oh, my owner takes real good care of me. He gives me prime feed. Brushes me. Next stall there, a little pig, a little porky pig. Young lady has the pig. Matt walks up, says, mind if I speak to your pig? Oh, by all means. Talks to the pig. How's your owner taking care of you? Oh, she takes good care of me. She gives me lots of carrots. And, oh, just wonderful. She rubs my belly, and she's just the best owner anybody could ever have. Okay. Next stall over, there's a young man over there, and he's kind of a geeky looking guy. You know, you've seen those kind of guys, real thin, you know, got little pimples going for him, everything, and got a straw hat on, and he's kind of watching what we're doing, and he's shifting around a little bit. He's a little nervous about what we're doing. You might understand that. So Matt goes up to him, he says, young man, you see me talk to the bull over here, you see me talk to the pig, do you mind if I talk to your sheep? Little boy looks at him, gets really nervous, and he goes, well, you can do it, but the only thing I can tell you is those sheep's a bunch of liars. So we're at the same fair. They have a big ring where you can go and look at all the cows, and you can buy them and things like that. So you kind of wander up to the ring there. There's two fellas standing there at the fence. You know, they got foot hitched up on the fence, and one's a young guy, tall, big, strapping guy, Texan. That big old belt on there and says, I'm from Texas. Okay, so he's talking to a little old man standing next to him. The old man's got those dungarees on, you know, with the straps on, got a beat up old hat, got a handkerchief like Gordie wears around his neck, you know, one of them old beat up red things. So we kind of step up behind him, we're listening to the conversation. So the Texan, of course, is bragging. So he's bragging about his ranch. He says to the old man, yeah, he says, my ranch is so big that I get up in the morning and I get in my truck and I drive all day. Camp out that night, get up the next morning, drive all day. And I still haven't reached the end of my property. The old man looks at him for a minute, says to him, you know, I had a truck like that once too. Thank you, that's it.